Okay, so the next combination of signs is the Taurus and the Scorpio match. Now, what's so interesting about this match is I did not even know that they were opposites, but indeed they are. They're opposites on the Zodiac wheel, and they are both fixed signs, so very fascinating. Scorpio being a water sign, Taurus being an earth sign. Now, we know about Taurus that their nature is solid and stable. A Taurus person in relationship is incredibly strong. They can also be resistant to change. And because Taurus being ruled by Venus, they are manifestors of beautiful things in the physical world. So artists, painters, musicians, they have a strong connection to the earth. They are very able to make things beautiful in the physical world. They appreciate beauty. Taurus in relationship is going to be bringing beauty into manifestation. Even though they have this very creative vibe, whether they know it or not, they're not a quick producer. They're more about slow and steady growth. They're about patience and persistence and taking the time, being thorough to make sure things are beautiful. So their biggest aspect is, here they are creating stability, creating long-term goals that are solid and lasting. And here comes their polar opposite, which is Scorpio. And Scorpio is the initiator, the bringer of change and transformation.
So Scorpio is going to be intuitively seeking to transform themselves and even their partner through relationship. And they almost psychically, intuitively seek these transformations because they are seeking a higher, deeper level and want to beautify and bring new life to themselves and their relationships.
Scorpio wants to take those things that are old or no longer needed and make them into something new and beautiful. And so on the surface, these seem like they're pretty opposites. But once again, if they can meet somewhere in the middle, they can truly help one another and understand each other. So the biggest challenge here is Taurus wants things to stay the same and wants things to last and have a sense of predictability and comfort, whereas Scorpio is actually sniffing out ways to transform the situation. A Scorpio will sense what needs to change here, what is no longer needed, what needs to be metamorphosized and transformed into something more beautiful. A Scorpio can help Taurus because they understand the need for and the process of change, that is part of the life cycle, the life journey, that things can't always stay the same. Here's where they can complement one another. Taurus will bring the stability, and not only the stability, but the solid form. A Taurus is amazing at producing results, getting results, things that you can show for it. They value things that have high value.
A Taurus is going to bring Scorpio solid foundations, something and someone that they can depend on, that is reliable. And Taurus will also provide Scorpio the physical form to manifest and to create. So they actually make a great team.
The Taurus is going to bring the form, and Scorpio is going to bring the transformative power. Really, when you think about it, even though they seem opposite, they're similar because they're both very powerful manifestors. But when this couple is resonating at their highest frequency, Taurus is out there producing and manifesting beauty and growth and substance and things that are lasting, they are preserving. And Scorpio is going to have a very powerful healing and transformative energy to whatever Taurus makes. So they can really work in tandem. The key is for them to learn to trust one another, because Scorpio is also fixed, and being a water sign, neither of them open up quickly. Both are protective and guarded and don't just let anyone in. So as long as they can be patient with one another and trust each other long enough, they do have a very great chance to succeed, because they both possess the longevity, the stick-to-itiveness, the consistency and stability that each other craves. Now, the challenges that can come from opposites, as we know, until both of their natures are understood. On the negative side, Taurus can become stagnant, meaning they don't want the change. They don't want to be disrupted. They like things status quo, comfortable how they their worldview. And so when Scorpio comes along and, wants to all chaos break loose or have this powerful change, they can become stagnant or stuck in a comfort zone. And the other thing that can be a challenge for Scorpio is Taurus, because they do like to have things as their own, because they value things, they can want too much from Scorpio. And Scorpio is not ready to give themselves to anyone. And they have to remain protected and guarded. It takes a lot for a Scorpio to open up. So if Taurus wants too much from Scorpio, that can also be a challenge. Now on the negative side for Scorpio, their tendencies, if they're not using their power for good, they can use their healing tendencies for destructive purposes, and that's not going to go good for anyone. So if they have any obsessions or challenges where their power is not in control or tunneled or focused in the right way, it can be destructive. And if a Scorpio feels too pushed or too cornered, they might withdraw too much if they're not allowing their heart to be open and to trust their Taurus partner. So the key to success with this partnership, I believe, is just going slowly, allowing each other the time and the space to process the other person's way of thinking, mindset, approach, and to just allow the trust to build. So trust is really going to be important in this relationship, and slower and steady is going to be a very healthy balance for them, and so that both partners feel safe and secure in their form of expression. If they allow this to work, this earth and water combination, there is a beautiful healing and regenerative energy that can occur. So it can be a very dynamic combination. So I really hope this has helped. This is going to complete the Taurus and Scorpio polarity. If it has, please like and subscribe, and stay tuned now for the Gemini and Sagittarius.